Good evening, guys. It's Jalan with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today I have to answer a very important question. Did Intrepid deliver on Apocalypse Open Beta for the Battle Royale mode? And once we dig into all these things, I'm going to tell you what does everything you're hearing mean. So first up, I got to lay in some facts before we can really give an assessment, and those facts are: there was a web page migration that was supposed to occur on 15 December. It did not. That web page migration has still yet to finalize, and it is the 25th of December. And since open beta began, this has been causing a lot of issues. I'm going to detail out all those issues in just a second. With that, Apocalypse Beta was supposed to begin on 18 December. It did not. Beta opened up on 19 December. And it came with it an entire litany of issues, and we'll talk about all those as well. Big thing here is on 17 December, Steven had to make an important decision, and that decision is, do we launch beta for Ashes of Creation Apocalypse tomorrow? Now, it's really easy for me to sit here and Monday morning quarterback and post-review the decision, but for clarity's sake, I did predict on 17 December on the official Discord that the right thing to do at this point was to apologize and punt. I don't have all the facts, so there might be facts that Steven had to make his decision, but let's look at his yes and his no. So basically, yes, we're going to go with it, right? Good green box. Here's the pros. You're going to say that you hit your milestone for testing in December of 2018. You can say that you fulfilled your deadline from the 6th December stream announcement that the 18th of December was the open beta date. And you had the opportunity for lots of data over the holiday weekend. The cons, right off the bat, the web page migration wasn't completed on time. It was not completed on that Saturday before. It still was not completed on the 17th. So they were going to be doing the web page migration and the open beta launch on the same day. This brought with it just on its own a high opportunity for failure. And there were a lot of opportunities for failure, and they did hit them. And they had a high potential not to meet the expectation of the players. Just the streams previous, they talked about how bad launches had been. Now, the open beta isn't a launch, but it is really that first impression. Steven could have also said, no, we're red boxing it. We are saying, no, we're not going live. And that had some pros to it. A delay means that you're going to bring a better product. It means that the web page migration issue could have been addressed. And it preserves that first impression opportunity. Yeah, it's late, but look at Atlas. Atlas had to punt twice before they went live. I don't think anybody would have been mad if they delayed and said, hey, product's not ready for you. The cons, obviously it's another missed deadline. On October 31st, we were told the 24/7 servers were more than 2 but less than 4 weeks away. It ended up being 7 weeks after that. They would miss that holiday window of opportunity to gather data. And the con is, you know, they're not really going to accomplish any work over the holiday weekend anyway. A lot of people probably on vacation. Nobody was in the office on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So why not put it up in last week and see what data you could get? Obviously, we know Steven made the decision. So how did open beta shape up? Well, we talked about those web page migration issues. The legendary path for backers, that's been missing. Some people got it, some didn't. I'm hearing that some non-backers got it, but that came from a moderator with no direct citation, so I can only pass that on as a hearsay. Embers, everybody's embers are missing. Not everybody, some people got theirs. People could buy embers, but you didn't get your embers from your previous purchases. Referrals are missing. You're only getting credited for your referrals as people log in. The ability to refer people is missing. Kind of bad on your first big week, us content creators, and really just anybody who's going to say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm playing Ashes of Creation Apocalypse. How do I get it? Well, that referral link would have been great. It does raise a little tinfoil conspiracy of, did you deliberately break it and have it not available? I don't think Steven would do that personally. Person to person, as a person evaluation, I don't think he would have done that, but I can't stop people from having speculations. This is a big one. The password reset function on the web page was missing. I don't know how that gets dropped. That is a pretty key thing. That's why it's underlined. This is probably the single most critical web page mitigation issue, or I'm sorry, migration issue that people had. Previous purchases are missing. The ability to buy individual items is missing. And the web page had intermittent 502 errors. And I am going to say that for the last couple of weeks we've been testing, the web page had intermittent 502 errors. So I don't think that it was a wise decision to try to hit launch when you already knew you had a critical error like this. But they did what they did. Game issues. The duo mode was never working. Squads stopped working randomly. Quests, several were non-completable. Obviously, when squads stopped working, you couldn't do a match with a friend, do 3 matches with a friend. Tomes wasn't working. Bows only works with a long bow, not a short bow. Lots of bits and pieces for quests, which is really a bad showing. We're going to talk about why that might not be such a bad thing in just a moment. The big one, the European server was redirecting to the North American server. Now, Steven, this is underlined because Steven did mention that this was a redundancy. It is supposed to happen, or it was supposed to happen. Not sure what the future of that is. So it is an issue, but I have it underlined because it was known about. So what does that mean? That means that's a failure to launch. I have to rate this entire fiasco as a failure. It doesn't bring me any joy to say that. And I know a lot of people are going to jump on the, but it's just testing bandwagon. So let's talk about that. Intrepid has said that they're using the agile development cycle. Now, this is very similar to lean logistics, Toyota production system, continuous process improvement, all things that I am very familiar with. Not agile per se, but this entire concept as a project manager, very familiar with this. What I am going to point out is that on your demo release, that is the equivalent of your alpha testing for your Battle Royale mode. Because your client feedback is us. We gave you feedback. You made changes. You did more system testing. And then you get to that all functionality complete. If yes, the project's done, it moves on to either beta or launch. If no, it goes back into the development cycle. What I am going to say is that the bugs we're seeing right now are the same bugs we reported in alpha. So this is going to be, you know, a little controversial, but it's questionable if this product should have made the jump to beta. It really depends on how well you can articulate your argument. On one hand, beta is meant to find bugs, and there are plenty of bugs. There's graphic bugs, there's quest bugs, there's weapons bugs, hitboxes, although those have vastly improved. On the other hand, these particular bugs were already identified and not corrected in alpha, so should have gone to the next iteration, made the changes, given it back to the alpha testers, and then beta should have been to find all new bugs. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to really make this spicy. I'm going to leave this as viewer's opinion. Although I'd love to hear your comments below. Do you think that this should have gone to beta, or should they have punted on the open beta release another week and given it back to the alpha testers and the paid backers to do one more iteration through the cycle? Now, I'm going to say that the biggest problem this weekend was not the web page. Granted, these things happen. There is a reason these things happen. I'm going to tell you that in just a second. Truthfully, it shouldn't have happened. I did talk to a lot of web developers. There are a lot of web developers in the Paradox Gaming Network. They all kind of said the same thing. They said that the site should have been up and the data transferred and functional. And then, only then, when it's working, do you flip the switch and redirect the domain name. That sounds vaguely familiar for 20 years ago, what I remember of HTML and web development when it was in its infancy. All that aside, things happen. I'm not going to crucify Intrepid over a web page issue. It's not really the game issues either. I'm going to say it's a beta. I'm a beta tester. I'm an alpha tester. Yeah, broken stuff. Would have been cool if they got the to-do list from alpha fixed. But I get it. Maybe they wanted different data and those things didn't need to be fixed to get that data. If you don't understand that, if you don't understand that it is a beta and things are going to be broke, stop testing. You're just going to beat your head into the wall. What I'm going to say the biggest problem is the lack of communication. We kind of slipped back into some poor communication again. This is what we got on Saturday at 11:45 Central Time. Update on a few items. I'm going to just hit the highlights. The script to grant the legendary packs should be completed by tomorrow evening. So that would have been Sunday, no later than 11:45. Password recovery not working. Well, this was just unacceptable on all levels. You cannot, not have password recovery. Please submit a support ticket from the email address. And they actually said on the Discord, put password in the subject. That's fine if you're going to respond to them in a timely fashion. We expect to have solos and duos back by Monday evening. And I'm so tired of the word soon. It's become memeable. Soon. Register trademark. I want smart goals. I want specific, measurable, realistic, timely, attainable. Don't tell me soon. All you had to do was link the embers in with the script. We're still running a script to grant the legendary packs and the embers. Or say, guys, we don't know when this is going to happen. It's a problem. Stop saying soon. Soon is memeable. So my expectations after seeing this, legendary path no later than Sunday night at 23:45. Somebody answering support tickets. And solos and duos back by Monday evening. From the news channel on the Ashes of Creation Discord, Sunday, no update. Monday, no update. Tuesday, update at 15:51. Now, I am going to say Monday was Christmas Eve. That's cool. It's a monetized beta. Somebody should be saying something. I was on there saying something. Doesn't take long to clip off an answer. Sunday, hey guys, that script failed. No e-tick. I would rather be told it failed, no updated e-tick, estimated time of completion. Tell me that there's no e-tick and I'll shut up. But don't leave me hanging with no knowledge. Monday, yeah, it was Christmas Eve, but again, you've given instructions, put in support tickets. People weren't getting their passwords reset. It makes me the Grinch, makes me Scrooge. Fine. Somebody should have been answering support tickets. Tuesday, we got an update at 15:51. Before I continue, I want to say, and I want to make sure that I annotate that Steven is very responsive. Steven talks to me, even though I know I'm a giant pain in his ass right now. He still is answering me. You'll see in just a second he answered me today. I'm sure he's not happy with me. But he doesn't want white knights. He wants people calling out the stuff. He does make things right, all right? PAX 2017 is a great example. A video just linked at the top of the screen. There was a hubbub about PAX, and then the new webpage PAX. He made things right within an hour. And later on, that the video's not going to talk about, is that he actually allowed people to not exchange their pack. He just let them keep the cosmetics as well. So Steven does make things right. Granted, we would like him to be more proactive than reactive, but it is what it is. So what we got today was, it's been almost a week since we opened the servers. The servers opened well. As you know, the primary purpose is to prepare our back-end architecture for the MMORPG. Absolutely. The current beta testing will remain online until the 26th of December at noon Pacific. At this time, we will take them offline to continue to optimize the structure. Not going to be a popular opinion. As more people find out about this tomorrow, there is going to be some rage. They're going to open the servers again on the weekend of the 11th of January, and then provide access during the weekends thereafter for the official release of Apocalypse in February. Needed to be a little bit more clear there. Thinking the official release of Apocalypse, they mean Battle Royale and maybe Castle Siege mode. Wasn't clear. I'm not going to speculate. During these weekends, people will be able to freely download. Big important thing, the current chapter of the Adventure Path will also be extended, so the players who join at release will still be able to unlock all the rewards for the MMORPG. Cool. We have to take it down. We're going to extend your time. You're not going to miss your rewards. There is no better answer than this. We'll get into that in a second. Does this delay sieges? I will know on Friday and we'll report to you guys then. We do have some issues that require re-architecting, and it's possible it could delay it, but I won't know till Friday. Straight up answer. Bravo, Steven. Just say it how it is. I will tell you on Friday. That's a SMART goal. Specific, measurable. And we may have to punt. Let us know now. You may have to punt. No one's going to be mad. I can defend that decision as a content creator. I can defend that decision as a member of the community. Hey guys, it is what it is. What is the cause of the migration delay? This is my question, as you'll see. Even if he's mad at me, he doesn't hold a grudge. Jalan, yes, the database has some corruption, we think, but we have the original stored. We may need to revert temporarily to the old site, but we will know tomorrow. Now you'll notice I'm going to say this outright. Steven answered me, and he hit, to me, he hit all the things he knew he had to hit, because he leaves me nothing to grab a hold on to. It's specific. It's measurable. We will know tomorrow. We have the original stored. We may need to revert temporarily to the old site. We will know tomorrow. I have no complaint on this answer. It lets me know kind of what went wrong, what you have to do to fix it, when I'll know more. No complaints. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I was going to do a response video for Friday. I was going to make it in a couple of days. I am not Scrooge. I understand that people deserve Christmas. They deserve Christmas Eve, deserve Christmas Day. You can search, and I have said that Intrepid should have had this week off anyway, because if they launch before 2020, they are not going to have Christmas 2019. They're just not. They're going to be launching a brand new baby. They're going to be at the studio. But since we got the news, here it is. I'm going to make you guys wait for it. This is the second best decision that could have been made. Obviously, now, I said it on the 17th on the server. You should have punted till after Christmas. Preserve that first impression. But I'm going to say this is a bold step. You take the entire thing down. It fixes the issue. This does not leave us limping along. People aren't going to have to get my brick of, or my wallet text every like 20 minutes. Here's your update. It's simply going to take it down. They can open it up. They can tear the guts out of it. They can fix what they need to fix. They can get up to their elbows in it. And they're not trying to, fix one thing and break 5 more. They can take it all apart and fix all of it at one time. Was there anything more Steven could have done? I don't think so. I think he made the hard call on the 17th. He decided to press forward. He made the hard call tonight. On Christmas, he basically had to kill his baby and, take it down. I mean, the Apocalypse, the MMORPG, this is his baby, man. This is his vision, his goal, his dream. And he has to take it down and take it out of the playground and, take it to the doctor. It's sick. Fix it. If you think there's more Steven could have done, leave a comment below. I want to gather up these comments. I want to take them to Steven. All right, guys. And that is it for my video today. I just wanted to get this information out to you. It's a little hot news. It's a little perspective. If you disagree with my perspective, leave a comment below or shoot me an email. Get me on Discord. I'm Jalan #0001. You can join my Discord if you want to talk off of the official one in a little bit more academic environment. If you want to PM me, PMs are private. I don't take stuff that's said in my PMs out to the general population. If you want to talk with other like-minded people, swing by my show on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's going to be Arcage for the next couple of shows since Ashes will be down. But we always talk about Ashes. We talk about Fractured. We talk about Valar. We talk about anything during my show. And speaking of my show, special thanks to my sponsors. I am at 9 patrons. Once I hit 10, I'm going to add a permanent 3rd show on to my streaming schedule. Although I'm probably going to add a 3rd show on soon anyway. 2019, I want to go for Twitch partner. That's it, guys. Lots of comments. Let's talk about stuff. And then I have some stuff that I can bundle up and take to Steven. And that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas.
Hey, where are you going? You're not done yet. See these videos? There's videos up here to watch. You got to go over here. Hit the chibi. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the webpage. And I'll see you guys on Twitch.